So it's another year and it's time for us to go ahead and revisit the certified refurbished market from Apple and kind of take a look at how they compare against the brand new market from Apple. Now, here's the thing. I will always be a huge proponent into telling people to go ahead and purchase either used iPhones or certified refurbished iPhones. I think they're probably some of the best deals out. I will say buying a used iPhone, like going on eBay or something like that, is probably where you can save the most amount of money. But the certified refurbished market from Apple is also a really good area where you can go ahead and get extremely, good discounted products from Apple and save a bunch of money that way as well. Now, there are some pros and cons on each side. I will definitely tell you the certified refurbished market from Apple is quite hit or miss because they kind of get them on a rolling basis. There's not an exact quantity or, specific iPhone models that Apple is selling consistently every single time. Every single year, there's different devices that Apple drops. And as of right now, the only products that really, in terms of iPhones that they're selling in their certified refurbished market are the iPhone 11, iPhone 11 Pro, iPhone 11 Pro Max, iPhone 12 mini, iPhone 12, iPhone 12 Pro, and iPhone 12 Pro Max. Now, I've also seen a few areas where sometimes Apple may drop an iPhone XR in here or some other iPhones like that too. But in this specific case, it looks like we're only getting the iPhone 11s and the iPhone 12 series of devices. Now, what I will tell you is, first of all, right now it looks like there's more brand new iPhones you can purchase than certified refurbished iPhones. So you can have all the iPhone 13 models, you can do the iPhone 12 models, iPhone 11, XR, iPhone 11, and iPhone SE3, where, like I mentioned on the iPhones certified refurbished market, there's only two different, year of iPhones that are released versus the brand new iPhones. You have a little bit of all, which is nice. Another big thing to keep in mind is that with a certified refurbished iPhone, you will have pretty much the same warranty as a brand new iPhone, but a majority of the time, the latest iPhones, so like the iPhone 13s, they will not come on the certified refurbished market until a little bit of time after they're basically unsupported. So even though the iPhone 11 Pros, they're not being sold by Apple brand new, they're still being sold in the certified refurbished market from Apple because they are still getting probably returns of them and they probably have some lingering around that they wanted to go and just sell. So most of the time they don't sell a certified refurbished model, the same iPhone, the same time it's being sold brand new. It's typically a year after, then they pretty much will go and put them on the certified refurbished market. Now, pricing wise, this is another pretty big difference. From a certified refurbished iPhone, it looks like Apple gives us about a 10 to 15% price decrease going from a brand new iPhone to a certified refurbished one. So this is another, I would say, pretty big deal in my opinion, because you can save quite a bit of money. But there are some cases where a certified refurbished iPhone is more expensive than a used iPhone. In this case, right now Apple's selling an iPhone 11 Pro for about $739. And this is the 256GB model, so it's not the base model, but I can definitely tell you, you can probably buy the same exact iPhone in pretty similar condition in the used market for about $500. So you can definitely save quite a bit of money by going in that direction. Even this iPhone 11 Pro at 512GB for $919, it will probably just make more sense for you to just go that and buy that in the used market for like $650, and you can save a little bit more money that way too. Now, from a certified refurbished iPhone to a brand new iPhone, physically these things should look fairly similar. I've bought several different certified refurbished iPhones, and also I've bought several certified refurbished iMacs and all sorts of products from Apple's certified refurbished store. And to be honest, there are tons of similarities. Going from one of these iPhones to the other, you're really not going to be noticing like crazy big differences, and I think that's probably the biggest thing to keep in mind. When you're getting a phone that's in the certified refurbished market, physically they are going to look almost identical. So I wouldn't really look at one iPhone or the other and think to myself, oh, like this one is way worse or this one was way better because it's in the certified refurbished store. I really don't get that vibe. I think all these iPhones physically and they just feel really good in the hand. So I don't think there's that big of a deal there. I will say, stepping back and looking kind of, at all these iPhones at a glance, if you're okay with getting a, 2-year-old iPhone or a year-old iPhone versus the newest one, that's really where the biggest things will probably come at play. I will also add, if you're not planning on buying a, brand new iPhone, if you go in this used store, again, that's probably going to give you a little bit more better run for your money, I would say, than buying a certified refurbished one. Now, the unboxing experience is very similar between both as well. Typically, the box on the certified refurbished iPhone would typically say certified refurbished. It won't give you the full-on exact box that's on on a brand new iPhone, but I really don't think it's that big of a deal either. And I don't think, most people will just get a box on their iPhone and either throw it away or put it under their bed, and they probably forget about it after. Shipping time is about the same thing. If you want to return it, it's exactly the same exact process too. Physically, they all look the same. Accessories, you get the same exact accessories between them too. But I will say the advantage of buying a brand new iPhone is that you kind of know what you're getting in terms of the quantity and the availability of these iPhones. With these certified refurbished ones, they may offer the iPhone 11s and the iPhone 12s and maybe some other iPhones, but you just never know when these iPhones are going to be available. You don't know what colors you're going to be getting in terms of what they have available, and you don't know the varying capacities. Now, you can go on their website and you can see what they are. So they'll tell you it's 256 gigabytes, they'll tell you it's 512, they'll tell you it's silver, rose gold, but you don't know a week from now if they're going to have these same models. So it's hard to go ahead and look at these iPhones and be like, oh, just go buy this iPhone that's available right now. Well, just because it's available right now doesn't mean it's going to be available in the future. So that's another pretty big deal in my opinion to kind of keep in the back of your head. If you're planning on buying a certified refurbished iPhone, you have to understand that the quantity of these iPhones and the variability of these iPhones is not always going to be consistent. You may have an iPhone that's available one day and it's probably not going to be available the next. In fact, all the iPhones that are currently available in my certified refurbished store from Apple, they're not even iPhones Apple sells anymore. They don't sell an iPhone 11 Pro anymore. They don't sell 11 Pro Maxes anymore, but they are still available in the certified refurbished market, which I think is actually pretty decent. So that kind of covers it up in that standpoint as well. I will tell you, to kind of sum up this video though, buying a brand new iPhone is always the best thing to do. If you don't care about price tag, if you don't care about really money or anything like that, well, buying a brand new iPhone is always going to give you the best experience. It's always going to give you the best, performance, the best feeling in the hand most of the time, less issues, less scratches, things like that compared to a used iPhone. But the difference between a certified refurbished iPhone and a brand new iPhone, there are practically no difference between them whatsoever. And what I mean by that is physically these things are going to look almost identical. Performance-wise, they're going to look identical. Battery health-wise, they're going to be identical. These are almost brand new phones you're getting from the certified refurbished market. The main advantage of going certified refurbished is because they are cheaper pretty much 99% of the time. But the disadvantage of buying a certified refurbished iPhone is that you don't really know what iPhones they're going to have available. If you go on there and you find the iPhone that you like, then that's perfect. I would 100% recommend buying it. But it's not always the best deal every time either. Like I mentioned, buying a used iPhone, if you're willing to go in the used market, you can save yourself so much money by doing that. It's not even funny. You can get deep discounts that will make the refurbished iPhones look like, super expensive ones. So I've always said that's kind of a big thing to keep in mind too. But ultimately, I will tell you, getting the certified refurbished iPhone, if it's the same model you're planning on buying in the brand new market, I would 100% recommend going for it. It's going to save more money in the long run, but I will say the used iPhone, if you're willing to go in that direction, is probably going to be the better one, when all things considered. So that kind of covers it up. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.